Have you ever pondered the inner workings of the stock market? The rise and fall of those elusive numbers, the thrill of a sudden surge, the anxiety of a precipitous drop. It might seem like a chaotic whirlwind of numbers and percentages, but there is a method to this seeming madness. The stock market, in its essence, is a marketplace. It's just like your local farmer's market, but instead of buying apples or oranges, people are buying and selling pieces of companies. These pieces are known as shares. So when you hear someone say they own stock in a company, they simply mean they own a piece of that company. The value of these shares fluctuates based on supply and demand. If a company is doing well, more people want a piece of that success, driving up the demand and in turn, the price of each share. Conversely, if a company isn't doing so hot, the demand for its shares decreases, and so does the price. But who gets to trade these shares? Well, anyone really. You, me, your next-door neighbor, even your high school math teacher could be trading stocks. All it takes is a brokerage account and a little bit of capital to get started. There are also different ways to make money in the stock market. The first is through capital gains. This is when you buy a stock at a lower price and sell it at a higher price. The difference between the two is your profit. The other way is through dividends. Some companies distribute a portion of their earnings to their shareholders as a token of appreciation. This is known as a dividend. However, it's important to remember that the stock market isn't a guaranteed win. It's a game of risk and reward. Yes, the potential for profit is significant, but so is the potential for loss. That's why it's crucial to do your research, diversify your portfolio, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. To summarize, the stock market is a marketplace for buying and selling shares of companies. The value of these shares fluctuates based on supply and demand, and anyone with a brokerage account can participate. There are two main ways to make money in the stock market: capital gains and dividends. However, it's important to remember that the stock market is a game of risk and reward. So the next time you see those numbers dancing across the screen, you'll know there's a rhythm to their movement. You'll understand the ebb and flow of supply and demand, the dance of risk and reward. It's more than just a game of numbers. It's a fascinating world of finance and strategy. Now you've taken the first step in understanding the stock market. Happy trading.